Adam here from NetWise, and in this video tutorial we're just going to look at creating static pages for your website. These are pages with, as I say, static content, so it could be information about pretty much anything, but not to be confused with news articles and news posts which go there, which we've covered in other videos. So these are your static pages within your site, usually what you would find linked to your menu on the left hand side or at the top, and we will cover adding the pages to the menu at a later video, but for now we'll just concentrate on looking at the pages, how to insert text into it, and then how to add images and a bit of other formatting. So I'm going to go to pages on the left and click on add new, and then this takes us to this blank page here. So you'll notice something there that says backend editor. Now if that's clicked on and it says classic mode, turn that off, because we're just going to concentrate on the simple standard WordPress editor. We'll cover the visual editor in a further video. It's slightly more complex, but does give you some nice options. So first of all, we need to give this page a title, and I'm going to put test page. Now most of the time you probably already have the text that you want, maybe in another document. You could just type in directly and start typing it in from the actual editor itself, but as I say, quite often you're probably going to have that already in a document. So that's what I've done here. I've got some dummy text, and I'm just going to paste that into the editor directly there. Okay, just make that bigger again. So now we've got a title and we've got some text in the page, which is pretty simple. We could publish that now, and once that's published, you could then view the page by clicking there, and as you can see, there's your test page and there is your text within it. But quite often you're going to want more than that. You're going to want a picture, an image in the page. You may want to create some links to other websites or even internal links within this website. So we're going to go back. Once you're logged in, you'll see the bar at the top of the page, so you can go back to edit page from there. So first of all, let's have a look at inserting an image into the page. So in order to do that, first of all, put your cursor to whereabouts you want the image to be. Now I am going to put it there, and then I'm going to format it so that it is justified to the right, and I'll show you how to do that. First of all, click on add media. Now this will bring up your media library, which is images that are already on the website. But I'm going to actually upload the image from the computer. So I'm going to click on upload files and then select files. Let's have I've got some sample images here, some chickens I think. Click on open, and that will upload those pictures, that picture there, into your media library. That's already highlighted, so I can click on insert into page. So that will then pop up there. Now, as you can see, that is on top of the text, and what we want ideally is for the text to wrap around it. Otherwise you can have a big blank section on the website. So if I click on the image itself, now if I hover over the top, it gives me some options, and I can click on, I think I'll align that to the right. So there we go. There's our image. Now you may want to resize the image because it might have appeared too big. It could have been much bigger than that. So to do that, just click on it, and with the little handles on the corner, just drag it and resize it. Then if we update that page, and then if we click on view page, you can see that we've now got our text and we've got our image nicely justified to the right with the text wrapping around it. I'll go back to edit page. So next thing, you might want a page title within that text that you've already put. So I'm just going to press the cursor down there, and put all about, is it a duck? I'll put ducks, doesn't matter. Now that's just normal text because this is what tells you it's paragraph. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to change that to, these are the different options for your headings. Basically the different sizes of headings, with the top one being the biggest. Now for this one I'm just going to randomly click heading 3, and now I'm going to update that. Once that's done, click on view page, and you can see now you've got small title there, all about ducks. Edit the page again. Another option that's quite common and that you no doubt you're going to want to use is a standard link, or hyperlink, some people call it. Now I'm going to put, check out the BBC website here. Okay, so what we want to do here is to link to the BBC website. Now I've got the BBC website open in another page or another tab. Easiest way to do it, rather than typing everything in, is just highlight that, right click and copy it, go back to your editor. Now I just want the words BBC website to be the link, so I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to click on insert edit link, and I'm going to paste that into that link, and then click on apply. Okay, now you can see that it's gone a slightly different color and it's got the underline underneath suggesting that it is a link. I'm going to update that. And now if we go back to view page, if we scroll down to the bottom, now we can see check out the BBC website. That an underline goes underneath it when we hover over it, and if you click on that it'll take you to the BBC website. Okay, so a few other options that you might want to use when you're editing the page. You've got lots of different options there. Like I say, similar to a standard word processor. If you wanted to make some of the text bold, you could just highlight it, click on bold. If you wanted to italicize some of the text, like that. You could also, if you wanted to make bullet points from those 2 paragraphs, click on that and it will do that. And the links we've covered. So really there are other formatting things that you can do, but for the time being, if you just want to create a simple page, that's how to put a page together with a title, with an image, and with a link, and with some slightly edited text in the form of bolding, italicizing, and so on. Like I say, update it each time that you do anything with WordPress. When you've changed it, make sure that you update it. And then if you view the page, as you can see now, that's what we've got. Okay, now that hasn't appeared on the menu on the left. Now in the next video I'll explain how to make the page appear in the menu system. So that's all for now. Check out the next video.